येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसा विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। अज्ञानान्दस्य लोकस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। In the beginning, we shall revise whatever we have learnt in the last week. In the last week, we learnt about Tugagamaha, Tuk Agamaha. These 5 sutras, Rasvasya Pitikruti Tuk, Checha Angmangoscha Dirgat Padantadva, deal with Tugagama. The Samhitayam is an Adhikara Sutra which extends from Checha up to which sutra? Paraskaro Prabhuti Nicha Sangnayam. For this sutra, Rasvasya Pratikruti Tuk, there is no Samhita Adhikara. So that Samhita is not required here. It means Samhita will be there. But whenever that Pit Krut Pratyaya is followed by Rasvaswara, then there will be Tugagama. Is the meaning of this sutra. And in all other sutras, without this adhikara, there cannot be samhita. So only when there is samhita, I'm sorry, it is not like without this sutra. There can be some samhita, there may not be samhita. These rules are applicable only when there is samhita. So in all these rules, there will be tugagama when there is chakara. Which is which is there after raswa dirgha letters, dirgha vowels. By checha, if a rasva swara is followed by chakara, then there will be tugagama for rasva. And by dirgat, if a dirgha swara is followed by chakara, then there will be tugagama. By padantadva, if the dirgha swara is at the end of the pada, then that tugagama is optional. Va refers, va means optionally. By ang mangoscha, this ang and mang both are pada. By padantadva, the tugagama should be optional, but it should not be optional. It should be compulsory. So this special sutra ang mangoscha, it is an exception or apavada sutra for padantadva. So whenever chaka or ma, if they are followed by chakara, then there will be compulsory tugagama. And this a is not any random a. It is that a which is, I told in the previous sessions, a which is used in 4 meanings: ishadarte, abhividau, and upasargarte, all those. Only that a is considered here, not any random as in Rama. That Rama, it is a pada, it ends with dirgha a, so that a is not considered here. And similarly ma also, in Rama itself, the last portion of the Rama is ma, that ma is not is to be considered here. Ma which is used in Nishedartha, ma kuru, ma gacha, only that ma is considered here. Okay, this is about Tugagama. We shall continue with today's class. Samhitayam. Samhitayam is the adhikara in which we are studying the sutras. Till now, we completed the lopa and agama. Lopa, adarshanam, lopaha. Non-appearance of a letter or group of letters is called lopa. And agama, agama is the new addition of letters or a letter or group of letters. And adesha is the substitution of a letter by another letter or group of letters by other group of letters. So here one of the letter gets replaced. Consider this example of E followed by O. Whenever E is followed by O, there will be yakara replacement in place of E. So here E is replaced by yakara. So this is called as adesha, putting one letter in place of another letter. So the first sutra in the sequence which deals with adeshas is Iko Yanachi. Starting from this sutra, the next sutra is Echo Yavayavaha up to Ashicha 61114. Till then, in all the sutras, we see the adeshas. Let us take the first sutra, Iko Yanachi. We have studied or we have touched this sutra so many times. So it is very familiar sutra for us now. Padachchedaha, Ikaha, Yen, Achi. Ikaha is the Shashti Ekavachana of Ik. Yen is the Pratama Ekavachana of Yen. Achi is the Saptami Ekavachana of Ach. So Ikaha is in Shashti, so it is the Stani. Achi is in Saptami, so that should be Paranimitta. So the action should happen in the entity which is present just before Ach letter. Yen is the Adesha. So if we rewrite that in an equation form, it will be like this: Ik plus Ach is equal to N plus Ach. Ik will be replaced by N letters. So we know Ik means E, U, Ru, Lu. N means Y, W, R, L. And Ach means all the vowels: A, E, U, Ru, Lu, A, O, I, O. So the next question is which letter will be replaced by which letters? For example, E will be replaced by which letter from N? N has 4 letters. So among those 4, which gets substituted in place of E is the question. For that, we have this Paribhasha Sutra. Yatasankyam Anudesha Samanam. Yatasankyam Anudeshaha Samanam. Yatasankyam means respectively in English. Yatasankyam, it is the same number as that of. Anudeshaha means Sambandhaha. Samanam, of the equal number of entities. Means if we take 2 groups, let us consider the group of these 2 words. Adi, Anta are 2 words here. Here 2 words are there. Ta, Kitau. Tit, Kit. Tit, Kit. 2 words are here. Adi, Anta. 2 words are here. Between these groups, we have one sambandha. So how that sambandha will be there? The sambandha is there. Yatasankyam means the first word from the first group is related to the first word in the second group. Similarly, the second word is related to second word. Like that, if it has 3, then the third word from this group is related to third word. That is the meaning of this sutra. Yata sankyam anudesha samanam. By this, if we consider adyantav takitav, which we studied, adi antav, we have 2 words here. Takitav, ta, kitau. So adi is related to ta, anta is related to kit. So tit agamaha adihi, kit agamaha antau. Like this, we have to consider the meaning. So tit agama, they come before the stani. Kit agama, they come after the stani. Anta means after. Like that. That is the meaning of this sutra. So if you take this example, Klishaktva Nishtayoho 7 to 50, Hungascha 7 to 51. By Klishaktva Nishtayoho, the anurutya of it va comes to the these two sutras. Idagama is optional. Itva means idagama is optional. That anurti comes to these two sutras. So klishaktva nishtayoho. Klisha is the dhatu. For that dhatu gets idagama. For that dhatu, twa pratyaya and nishta pratyaya, they too get idagama optionally is the meaning of this sutra. Only these two pratyayas. Here twa is a pratyaya and nishta means twa and tavato. So totally three pratyayas. So three pratyayas get idagama optionally for klish dhatu. The next question is, next sutra is pungascha. It means for the pung dhatu also. It means for pung dhatu also, twa and nishta pratyayas, they get idagama optionally is the meaning. So my question is, why the separation of the two sutras? What would be the problem if we combine these two? Yes, klisha punga klisha pungabhyam tvanishtayoho. If you combine two dhatus, klisha pungbhyam tvanishtayoho, klish and pung get for klish and pung we get tva and nishta. For klish and pung dhatus, tva and nishta pratyayas they get idagama optionally. That would be the meaning, isn't it? So the problem is this sutra, Yata Sankyam Anudesha Samanam. That sutra gets comes into the picture, and by Yata Sankyam Anudesha Samanam, then Klisha for Klisha Dhatu, Tva Pratyaya gets idagama optionally, and for Fung Dhatu, Nishta Pratyaya get idagama optionally. So it will be interpreted like that. Then for Klisha Dhatu, Nishta Pratyaya will not get idagama. For Fung Dhatu, Tva Pratyaya will not get idagama. But we want idagama optionally for both the pratyayas, for both the dhatus. So Klisha should get idagama optionally for Tva Nishta Pratyaya. Similarly, in presence of Fung also, these two pratyayas should get idagama optionally. But if you combine these two sutras, then Yata Sankhya Manudesha Samana by Samanam, only Klish get idagama optionally only for Tva Dhatu, and Pung for Pung Dhatu, the idagama optionally will be for Nishta Pratyaya. So that should not happen. So here the separation of sutras is made. Next, let us consider our present sutra. Do you have any questions? Okay. Our present sutra, Iko Yanachi, Ik plus H is equal to N plus H. Here Ik has 4 letters, N has 4 letters. So this Thani 4 letters and Adesha 4 letters. So here Yata Sankyam Anudesha Samanam is applicable. So by Yata Sankyam Anudesha Samanam, Ikarasya Sthane Yakaradesha Bhavati. Because E is the first in Ik, Yakara is the first in the N. So the first from the Sthani will be replaced by the first in the Adesha. Similarly, U will be replaced by Vakara, Ru will be replaced by Refa, Lu will be replaced by Lakara. I think this is the reason why these Yavarala are arranged or placed in Maheshwara Sutras in this order. In the normal order, it is ya, va, ra, la, sha, like that. But in Maheshwara Sutras, ya, then va. It is not ra here because it has to be in accordance with this Sthani. And there is one more reasons also, because in some other pratyas also it is required, I think. We have to explore, like Val Pratyara and other um, pratyaras. Okay. E will be replaced by Yakara, U will be replaced by Vakara, Ru will be replaced by Refa, and Lu will be replaced by Lakara. Let us take one example for each of them. Pachami Hannam. Here, Pachami, Pachami. If we split the last me, it becomes Makara and Ikara, and it is followed by Akara of Annam. So E followed by A, Ik followed by Ach. So here by Ikoyanachi, E will be replaced by Yakara. So it becomes Pachamyannam, Pachamyannam. It is when there is Samhita, Samhitayam, that Adhikara is running here. So when there is Samhita, then Ikara will be replaced by Yakara. If there is no Samhita, if we wish to pronounce them with a gap, then we can pronounce that as Pachami Annam, Aham Pachami Annam, like that also we can say, or we can say Aham Pachami Annam, like that also we can say. Tu Aham, Ukarasya Vakaraha. Here, the last letter of the first word is Ukara, which is followed by Ach letter. Aham, A, U followed by Ach letter. So Ukarasya Vakaraha. So tu Aham, Tvam. Kshamyatam, Tvaham. Tu plus Aham, Tvaham. Rukarasya Refa. Pitru Arjita. Rukarasya Refa Desha. Achipare. Here A is a Ach letter. So Ru will be replaced by Refa. So it is Pitrarjita. If you combine all the letters, it becomes Pitrarjita. Lukarasya Lakaraha. Lo plus Akruti. Lu will be replaced by Lakara. Then la l plus Akruti, Lakruti. So this is about Iko Yanachi. The next sutra is Yecho Yavayavaha in the same sequence, 6178. The previous one was 6177, Iko Yanachi. Padachedaha Yechaha Ayavayavaha. Yechaha is the Shashti Ekavachana. Ayavayavaha is the Pratama Bahuvachana. So Anurutti of Achi is to be taken from the previous sutra, because here we have Yechaha, that Shashti is there and Pratama is there. So we need Anurutti of Achi from the previous sutra, from Iko Yanachi. So Anvayaha Yechaha Achi Ayavayavaha. If H letters, H is in Shashti, so if H letter are followed by Ach letters, Achi Saptami, so Ayavayavaha is in Pratama. So Ayavayav, that Yav, these are the group of Adeshas, they come in place of H letters. So if we split that, it becomes H means A, O, I, Au. In the order is important. H means A, O, Avong, I, Ouch, A, O, I, Au. So if we split this one, Ayavayavaha, I, Au, I, Av. The plural of this Av is Avaha. So it is Ayavayavaha, I, Au, I, Av plus Ach. So again by Yatasankyam Anudesha Samanam, A will be replaced by I, O will be replaced by Au, I will be replaced by I, Au will be replaced by Av. This is A will be replaced by I, O by OU, I by I, OU by OW. It is easy to remember. A becomes I. Similar like something like this vowel I. O becomes OU, the next letter. Then I becomes I, and OU becomes OW. Consider the example for A becoming I. Yotsye iti. Consider these two words, yotsye iti. Here, the first word ends with A, followed by an H letter, E. Here, A will be replaced by I, so it becomes yotsayiti. Similarly, O becoming OU. Bano atra. Bano is the Sambodhana Ekavachana Banu. Atra. O followed by H letter. So O becomes OU. Banavatra. Banavatra. Next, I becoming I. Consider the example of Nul Pratyayanta form for Ni Dhatu. In Nul, Nakara and Lakara are it. So U remains and U gets converted into Haka. So this Nul as Nakara as It Pratyaya. It. So it is a Nit Pratyaya. So in presence of Nit Pratyaya, there will be Ruddhi of the last vowel. So last vowel is E, that will be replaced by Ruddhi letter, corresponding Ruddhi letter or appropriate Ruddhi letter. The Ruddhi letter which comes is I, so Ni becomes Nai. So here this dhatu ends with I, sorry, Nai ends with I, and it is followed by H letter A. So by Echo Yavayavaha, I becomes I. It is Nai Aka. So it is Nayaka. Ni Pratyayasya Nul Pratyayanta form. So OU becoming AV. Consider this example. Now Avatu. Now means two of us. In Dvitiya Vibhakti, Dvivachana form of Asmad. Now Avatu. Avatu means protect. Protect two of us, the Guru and the Shishya. So here AU is followed by H letter. So it becomes AU. So it is Nav Avatu, Navavatu. Sahanavavatu, Sahanau Gunaktu. There we can see Navavatu. Saha Nau Avatu, Sahanavavatu. Protect two of us, protect us together. So this is about Echo Yavayavaha. So today we learned these two sutras, Iko Enachi and Echo Yavayavaha. By Iko Enachi, Ik letters will be replaced by N letters. By Echo Yavayavaha, H letters will be replaced by Ayadi Adeshaha. A will be replaced by I, O will be by OU, I will be by I, OU by OW.